So about 10 years ago, myself and a few friends got together and we decided to create instruments based on computers, and we actually created a new class of super instruments. But at that time, it was unheard of for people to use computers in live performances or even in the studio because they believed that it wasn't quick enough, it wasn't stable enough, and the latency was terrible. Well, it's 10 years later and we've proved them wrong, because today everyone uses a computer in music performance and also in the studio. And since then, I've created products that have been used by the biggest producers in the world and also in some of the biggest concerts and tours around, including the Super Bowl. The new StudioBLADE Gen 3 is the next evolution of that entire process. It encompasses the last 10 years of experience that we've had in designing leading-edge instruments for the biggest artists and producers in the world. One of the tenets here in designing products at Music Computing has to do with the fact that it has to be a musical instrument first and a computer second. That's because the form factor and the usability has to come to the forefront of the product so that the user, the musician, the artist can create effectively with it. Now, having said that, we also have gone to great lengths to make sure that you have enough ample processing power to do virtually anything you want in the audio and now the video world. And that's from the dual Xeon processors that we can put in there for a total of 12 cores and the industry-leading 192 gigabytes worth of RAM. With that combination and that much power, you're able to process and to play and to do anything you want at any time that you want with the stability that you need in live performance or in the studio. One of the things you're going to notice about the new StudioBLADE Gen 3 is its huge 22-inch touchscreen. Until recently, that was not possible based on the fact of cost and also performance and also the availability. Now, all these things have gone away with time as with progress with technology, and now we're able to do this with this particular keyboard. The advantages of using a 22-inch touchscreen is that there's so much real estate that you can see lots of things on. You can put your entire project and still see, manipulate, and use the surfaces and controls that are inside the software. The touchscreen is made from a LED, so it's super sharp, and it's also the first in the industry to have full 1080p resolution. That's 1920 by 1080. So lots of information can be put on it. Anything you see, you can touch and immediately control. The advantage of that is you no longer have to worry about taking physical controls and mapping them to different things, and when you don't have the software that you're using with that controller, you have to remap things, or when you get a new piece of software and it doesn't work automatically. The touchscreen resolves that. It is a whole new world of control that's efficient, easy, and instant. The StudioBLADE Gen 3 comes in several different options. First off, you get your choice of a 61 key or an 88 key, and the way we've designed it is very compact. The 61 key is only about 36 inches wide. It's some of the shortest, most compact keyboards out there. In addition to that, the options are also available for a Mac OS X operation or Windows 7 and later on Windows 8. And so you have your choice of your platform and the number of keys. The key beds are very, very durable and very roadworthy, and they're semi-weighted and they feel great. As far as audio quality, we understand it's very important to have crystal clear sound and also have different versions and options for that. So the two we provide is a 2-in, 2-outs or a 10-in, 6-outs. And they're both crystal clear, they're built inside of a machine, and the old days of having an audio interface with a bunch of cables you plug and unplug and forget and not be able to do a show or to do a recording session is now gone, because the all-in-one takes care of that problem. The other thing with the StudioBLADE that's attractive is the fact that it's an all-in-one unit, and that means everything is there, ready to be used when you need it. However, because of the way people use their equipment these days, we've created in a modular form factor now. So the base unit's the base unit, has the 22-inch touchscreen. But for those of you who need to have physical controls like drum pads and things like that, we do offer a bundled solution with that. So we now give you a choice between two different controllers that's included in price of the system. One is a controller for Ableton, if you so choose to use Ableton, and the other one is a drum controller. And these are industry standard controllers that are already pre-mapped in all the software out there. And the advantage of that is now you can have the controller on your left-hand side if you want, or the right-hand side if you want. And so it's great for different uses. And another cool thing about that is when you're at your studio or you're at home and you're using the entire system to create your music, once you've done that, you can download the bits and pieces you want into your laptop and then take the controller with you and go and perform on stage or to go collaborate with somebody. So your bass system now is componentized so that you can travel with bits and pieces with it when you need. Now, speaking of which, it would be really wonderful if you could use that touchscreen as a standalone controller also. So we did perform and create that option for you. With a quick release attachment that's optional, you can detach the 22-inch touchscreen, attach the optional table mount or the table stand, and then that becomes its own controller for you to use in live performances or anything else that you want to do. So entirely great system that's all in one when you need it to be, and it can be componentized to take when you need it to. As far as performance is concerned, the keyboard production stations are a league above any keyboard workstations that you may be familiar with. Because of the very powerful computer core, we can do things like run 3,000 tracks of audio without any problems, HD video editing, and all these wonderful things at one time. Now you may think that you won't need that much processing power now, and that's fine because you don't have to get it fully outfitted, but you can outfit it with additional processors and memory as you need without changing out the motherboard, without changing out the keyboard or selling the entire system. So it's great to be able to have all that processing power when you need it and to be able to upgrade when you need it. And this system is designed for you to be able to use and be on the bleeding edge for the next 5 to 10 years without any major upgrades. As far as support, we provide great support for our products. We provide a 1-year warranty, parts and labor, just like everybody else, but we also provide 30 days white glove support where we can remote session into your keyboard, show you how to set things up, show you how to use it, and then really make sure that you're ready to get rolling down the road and using our equipment to make great music. Now after that, we still have lifetime support for the products through our online ticket system, emails, or via the chat. So we really take care of our customers, and that's very important for us here at Music Computing. So this is the new StudioBLADE Gen 3. As you can see, it's a beautiful machine. It's the world's most powerful and advanced. It can let you do things that you can never have done with anything else, and it's all in one place for you as an all-in-one that can then be componentized and taken in pieces as you need to do other things with. We believe this is a great solution for the way that people use equipment for music performance and production these days. And if you need more information about the product or want to hear the sounds that are included in our software bundle, which is a Sonic Source 2.0, go to our website, www.musiccomputing.com. Thank you.